Since St. Patrick's Day is right around the corner and the coronavirus hype has pretty much taken over the world and ruined a lot of stuff, I thought it'd be a good time for me to basically tell you guys about my first time going out for St. Patrick's Day last year. So sit back and enjoy. So it's my first time going out for St. Patrick's Day. Last year, one of my friends invited me. Well, not really one of my friends. It was like my old roommate's friend, but then we became friends, so I'm kind of guilty by association. But it must have been on like a Saturday or something because I was working at my old shit job. That was like 2 to 10, Monday through Friday with weekends off. So it must have been on a Saturday. I guess I could just Google it. But basically, he invited me to go downtown. It's like 2 p.m. So I'm like, bro, it's like 2 p.m. Like, who goes drinking at 2 p.m., you know, besides me and him, obviously. He says, dude, I'm already downtown. Just come through anyway. I'm like, all right, sounds good. I go downtown. Dude, downtown was fucking packed. I shit you not. I was like just a sea of like people in green. My dumbass isn't wearing any green because I don't know why. I forgot. I guess I knew it was St. Patrick's Day. I forgot about the green correlation. So anyway, I meet up with my friend at this little place. It's called Boombox. It's downtown Spokane. It's a pretty cool place. Has some pretty alright pizza. But the big thing that they have there are these little like Capri Sun type things, but inside it's like blueberry vodka or something. It was amazing. Blew my mind. So me and my friend get there. He buys me one of those. I'm like, dude, this is amazing. We go to the bar. There was like 2 or 3 more guys there. For some reason, we all just start talking. My friend buys a round. The random guy buys a round for all of us. And then I'm sitting there reaping all the benefits. I'm not paying for shit. They just bought me. I'm like, dope, free drinks. I'll buy it. Just, try to buy me some food before you take me home. I'm about 4 or 5 of these little God's gift to earth, Capri Sun, blue vodka, blueberry vodka, whatever they were. About 4 or 5 of these in, and a beer as well. And then I would say it's about 5 o'clock. And we start to head to this little place called the Riff. It's about 2-3 blocks away from where we currently were. And then we run into like this little group of older people. They weren't, older. They're probably like in their mid 40s. It was like a guy and his wife, and then another couple, a guy and his wife. And my friend Edgar and me, we just started talking to them. I don't know how this ended up happening, but we were going to get food with them. Like I said, it's like 5 o'clock. They were like, oh, dude, we're hungry. We're like, all right, let's go with you. Dude, we were going to go into a sit down, like a dine-in restaurant with these 4 random ass people we did not even know. So I'm surprised we didn't end up on, an episode of First 48. But basically, we heard that the time was like probably like an hour wait time. So we just basically left them and we're like, nah, we're just gonna keep heading on our way. So we leave them, we go to the Riff, right? My friend, the asshole that he is, fucking Edgar, this guy, there's like a short line outside, right? It's nothing too big. We're like next in line. They're like, all right, we got room for 1. This motherfucker goes in without me. So I'm just sitting there with the bouncer and he's just like, damn, he really went in without you? And I'm sitting there like, yeah, we're friends. So anyway, I get inside the bar and there's like this back area, right? It's like just kind of an open area, but with a fence around it, like it's just, for fresh air. And they also have tables, seats, all that stuff back there as well. My friend gets us a table and we're sitting there. He's like, oh, dude, I got like 2 more friends coming through. I'm like, all right, dope. So his 2 friends come through. I, for the life of me, cannot remember their names. They're 2 girls. We're just going to go with, Sarah and Jessica. I don't know their names. Jessica, we're going to go blonde hair. Sarah, we're going to go for the dark haired chick. So Edgar and Sarah, they go into the bar to go get some drinks. They leave me and Jessica out there. She's pretty cute. So, we start talking. And she's telling me how, I don't know, something about nursing. And she's going to WSU. And then I see a ring on her finger and I'm like, oh, you married? She's like, yeah, I'm married. And after that, I just lost all interest. So after that, I don't remember what happened because, she's married. So I don't really, not to sound like a dick, I just don't care anymore. Edgar and Sarah, they come back with some drinks And Jessica ends up leaving for some reason. Once again, like I said, I don't care. So she leaves. Us three are there. So we're drinking and stuff. And this is where things kind of like turn into a what the fuck kind of moment, because I still don't really know what happens. So Edgar goes inside, right? He leaves me and Sarah to talk. Me and Sarah are talking. Everything's cool. He goes inside, comes back out with like 3 rum and cokes. I'm like, all right, dope. I can handle one. Now remember, I still have to drive home, so I'm trying not to drink too much. You know, I'm trying to be responsible. So I have one, or I'm drinking one, and then Edgar disappears again. Me and Sarah are just talking. Edgar comes back with like 3 more drinks. I'm like, all right, I guess I could have 2. This guy, I don't know what he was thinking. He goes back in and back out like another 2 or 3 times, each time with like 3 drinks. Before I know it, we have like 10 drinks of rum and cokes on our table for just us 3. And me and Sarah are just like, Edgar, what the fuck are you doing? We're not going to drink all this. Our table's literally covered with rum and cokes. Like, we have 10 drinks on our table right now. And he's like, no, dude, we're going to drink them all. I'm like, dude, we're not going to drink all these. This is way too much. So me and Sarah are basically trying to get rid of these drinks. So we're trying to give them to people, and people are like, oh, did you put anything in this? Or, you know, did you put anything in there? Which is completely a valid question. Stay safe out there, everyone. But obviously we did not. I'm not that type of guy. So we didn't. We gave them the drinks. They ended up drinking it, and, you know, everything was good. So next thing that I remember, and I will never forget, this might be a learning lesson for a lot of you guys out there, a lot of people out there. Just learn from Edgar's mistakes and how he's just honestly a fucking idiot. But so I see him getting close to this lady, right? She's probably like 45, like way older than he is, right? He's about my age. So he's talking to this lady, like I said, pretty older than him, and he's getting really close to her and all this stuff, and they're talking, and I'm just watching it. I'm just like, dude, what is going on? Like, I think he's trying to get his pee-pee touched, and I'm like, bro, you do your thing, man. I'm just gonna, you know, let you do your thing, pretty much. You know, I'm not gonna step in the way of this. And at one point, the lady goes, they were probably talking for like 5 minutes, and this lady goes, what was my name? And my friend has got the cheesiest smile I've ever seen him do. She's like, what was my name? And he looks at her, and he's like, shit. And she goes, yeah, exactly, that's what I thought. And she fucking leaves him. So I decided to call it a night. It's like 11 o'clock. He's already drunk. I know he is because he fell. And Edgar is not the smallest person. So I had to pick this guy up. And I'm like, all right, dude, we're going to leave. So we go back to my car, right? I take him home. And another funny moment. I don't know if you guys know, but I drive a Mustang, right? A 2003 Mustang. And on the car door, you don't have a metal, like the metal part of the car that most cars have. It's just the windows on top, right? So what happened was, I parked my car. He gets out and he closes the door, and all I hear is, it hurts, it hurts. And I look over, because I'm still inside my car. I look over, and I don't know how this guy did it, but there are 3 of his fingers inside my car. His body's outside my car, but 3 of his fingers are inside my car. So instead of helping him out, I just kind of sat there and laughed a bit, looked at it. I should have taken a picture. I didn't, but he could have opened the door. The door was actually unlocked, but for some reason that didn't cross his mind. He didn't open it. So I reached over, opened it. And then I was like, hey man, I'm going to go to this other bar. It's like not even 5 minutes away. So I was like, I'm going to go to this other bar. He's like, all right, I'm going to go. I was like, all right, sounds good. I go change real quick, come back out. He's passed out. So I'm like, dope. So the rest of the night doesn't really matter. Nothing too eventful. But the next day, he's like, James, what happened? And I tell him what happened. And especially the part with the lady that just left him. He's like, no, why did you like let me talk to her? I'm like, bro, I'm trying to like help you get your pee-pee touched. My bad, dude. It seemed like that's what you wanted at the time. He's like, no, no, why would you let me do that? I'm like, bro, I don't know. So I guess just, you know, letting your friend try to get his pee-pee touched is just a bad thing now. I am really not too sure anymore. So, hey, fuck me for trying to be a good friend, right? Pee-pee touches are a bad thing.